You're out in the wilderness, your hearts don't regenerate. How do you stay alive in UHC? Hello and welcome to OMG Craft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. This is a show that'll make you a Minecraft expert in no time. Today we're going to be talking about UHC. Ultra Hardcore is what that stands for. In UHC, this is a PvP game type where your hearts don't regenerate. So once you lose health, it's gone for good. You can regenerate those hearts either using golden apples, potions of instant health, or regeneration in some UHCs. They're banned in Minecraft's UHC, for instance. After that, the goal of the game can be different. It could be to either kill all the other players of your team to win. It could be to kill the dragon to beat the game. There's different ways to have the end goal of UHC, but always the health regeneration is a standard throughout. Normally, these are almost like speed runs where you have to get items as fast as possible, enchant your armor, get resources, and get to killing. So I'm going to give you some tips for your ultra hardcore games and what you need to know to be good at it. Because I just played UHC and I was not so great at it and I made a few mistakes. So let's go through the proper procedure for UHC. First, when you start, of course, you're gonna have to punch a tree to get some wood. If you start off by getting 4 logs, that will give you 16 planks. And I suggest changing 8 of those planks into sticks. That way you'll have 16 sticks and 8 wood planks. You can make a crafting table, you can make a wooden pick, and then cobblestone is what you want from then on. The faster you can get stone tools, the better you are. With that amount of wood, you'll be able to gather enough cobblestone to make a sword, an axe, a shovel, and of course a pick and some furnaces. And that's if you get 27 cobblestone. Big thanks to Set Cipher for the infographic that I'm using to come up with those numbers. Now at this point, gathering extra wood is a great idea because once you go underground, wood is really hard to come by and you'll need it for torches. Lots and lots of torches. So gather more wood and also aim for oak trees as they will drop apples which can be turned into golden apples later on. Before you head underground, you're gonna need a food source. So head out and look for things to kill. Mobs is what we're talking about. Some of the best mobs to kill are chickens because they will give you not only food but feathers as well, which can be used for arrows. Another great option is cows, which will give you leather for books later whenever you want to enchant. And pigs are also great as well. Make sure that you never eat your apples. While you're out and about exploring, make sure that you pick up a few more items if you can. Reeds from around water sources are useful for making books for enchanting. And string, if you find any sort of spider, you can dig a 2 deep hole and they will not be able to fit into that hole and you can get string for bows. Melons are great for potion brewing later, and if you come across any ores like redstone or lapis, those are both good. Redstone for potion brewing and lapis for enchanting. Quick tip is if you are looking for fuel for your first furnaces, you can burn up any of your wooden tools. You've probably upgraded to stone by this point and you don't need them and they'll burn in a furnace. Also, planks and logs burn at the exact same rate, so make your logs into planks, that way you'll get 4 times as much fuel from them. Now it's time to head underground, and don't make the mistake I did. There's a type of technique in Minecraft called strip mining where you go to the level 12 or 13 depending and then just go straight for as long as you can and then maybe branch out and just get as many ores as you can. This is banned in basically every UHC. So a good rule to go by is once you start your tunnel down in a diagonal, if you hit bedrock, go back up and create a different diagonal tunnel down. My mistake was I was gonna go down and go straight until I found a cave, which some people disagree with, so make sure you're not cheating out there. My idea was I was just gonna go straight until the cave finally happened. Caving is what you want to do because it's in the rules, and also it's very, very useful for finding your ores. Keep on the lookout for gold. Never pass any gold up. Of course, diamonds are super useful, and keep gathering iron even when you don't think you need it, because you can make an anvil later and you need quite a bit of iron to make an anvil. 5 diamonds is the minimum amount of diamonds that you basically need to do really well in UHC. You need 3 of them to make a diamond pick. That way you can harvest obsidian, which is lava that has been waterized. Water has been poured on it. So once you pick up 4 pieces of obsidian and have 2 other diamonds, and that book which we made using the sugar cane and the leather, which we found already, hopefully, if you're lucky, then you can make an enchanting table, which is very, very, very useful. When it comes to enchanting technique, which is what I screwed up as well, keep everything to level 1. And then try to combine these using an anvil that I hope that you've been able to get, and you can get better and better enchants by just combining your lower enchants. Stay away from the bottom 2 areas of that enchanting table. If you're wondering what armor piece to create, well, it goes like this. The chest plate is definitely the most protection, then it's the leggings, and then boot and helmets are exactly the same amount of protection. But boots only require 4 items, depending on if you're doing iron or diamond, but a helmet requires 5 items to create. So if you're trying to decide between a helmet or boots, they give you the same amount of armor protection, so go with the one that costs less material. Now here's some tips about the nether. If you're going to go to the nether, you need obsidian. You can either get this with your diamond pick, which maybe you have, maybe you don't, or you can use a bucket and place water around it so that it will create an obsidian block when you place the lava block down. This is a little bit tricky, so you may want to practice before you test it out. Once in the nether, there are 3 things that you absolutely must get, or try to get at least. Nether wart for making potions. Blaze rods, 1 for making the potion stand, the brewing stand, and 1 for strength potions if you can. That blaze rod powder is what you need. And then finally, glowstone dust. Glowstone dust magnifies the effects of potions, so if you have an instant health 1, add glowstone and you'll have an instant health 2, which gives you more health. And finally, I'm going to leave you with 2 of my favorite infographics, so when you're actually in the game and can't remember any of this, there's something to help you out. First is made by Setaford, and next is the potion brewing guide on the Minecraft wiki. Both of these I almost always keep up in another tab on my desktop if I can, or in the background behind the game, so that you can use them for quick reference. Good luck! Have fun playing some PvP, hopefully kill all the other players, eat your golden apples to regenerate health, and drink those potions if you have them, and hopefully you'll do good in a UHC. It's a lot to keep in your head. Of course, you also need to be good at the base game of Minecraft, but I think you'll do just fine. If you want to play a UHC for yourself, uhc.playmindcrack.com is a place where you can sign up for UHCs. They happen 3 a day. There's not many. They require moderators to be in every UHC to keep everything fair, and it does cost in-game silver, which you can either convert gold from the us.playmindcrack server into silver, or you can also buy it to play the game. It's really resource intensive, and it has a lot of personnel behind it, so it's not easy to do. uhc.playmindcrack.com if you want to play one. And that about wraps it up for this UHC tips and tricks episode. I hope you learned something. Hope you found out something new. If you did, please give us a like or a comment down below letting me know what you learned. And make sure you subscribe to the channel at OMG Craft. That's our YouTube username. And we'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye!